Every time I gather the followers of camp, I feel like I should be giving a speech. We're all here just lined up over our little sleeping mats or whatever with our little chest next to us. It's like a little supernatural, especially when you think about comparing this to, I don't know, a game that came out more recently, 6 years after the fact or so, like a Vadd had a campsite with companions who kind of walked around and talked with each other. But I click summon the companions and they line up like, they're in trouble. We are here on the island to try and find a cure. It's this way, maybe. Yeah, try and find a cure for the disease. And word on the street is that one of the natives, excuse me, are you kidding me right now? Might know how to get it done, but they're having some powwow in the woods. I don't know what's going on. Supposedly it's just down this way. Just here to see some chief or something who's hunting. I forget. They told us very briefly as we were walking here. They're like, hey, they're going to be at this place doing this thing. Go say hi. I'm like, oh, okay. So we're looking for a cure. There's someone here who might actually know what's what.
Good day. I'm looking...
What are you doing here? You are in a hidden village, a sacred village. The Renaigse have no place here.
I seek an audience with the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Ha Kadactus. Do you know where I can find her?
The Tierna is in her home. She goes, she comes as her heart desires. Only her Voglendaig must know. And if I knew where she was, it's not me who is going to tell her, Renaigse. Go away, leave me alone now. I have much to do. The great hunt is coming.
Tell me about the great hunt.
You spoke about a great hunt. What is it?
A sacred ceremony, of course. How in your countries do you honor your lands and assure their abundance?
Well, it's a bit...
You Renaigse are very strange. It is no wonder that you come to our lands. If you do not honor the land with the great hunt, you must lack game to hunt. Each year, one of our own, our best hunter, dresses up as the Andrig. He becomes the White Andrig during an entire night and the others hunt him. If he escapes them, the game will be abundant and the gathering fruitful during the entire year. It is a very important celebration.
Please now, I wish her no harm. I just need to speak with her.
You speak well and say pretty things, but it is by your doings that you will be judged.
Then, in that case, tell me what I can do.
There is much to be done in this season. And Pedir, the great gatherer, has not returned from the woods.
Very well. Would you like me to go and get him?
That would be good.
You think it's a trick? Let's try and find him. There is a disease, a plague that riddles the mainland. A little left here. And there's some small hope that a cure might be found here. And we're going to avoid these guys if we can here, sirs. Oh, boy. Yeah, look, he's just hanging out. What's up, guy? We're still in combat.
Hello. Are you Pedir? People in the village are worried about you.
Esqueto, Arenaigse, that I know no more if I am what you say. In truth, I fear being dust, waiting to settle on the earth.
What has happened to you? Why such despair?
My eyes have clouded. I see no more, nothing at all. I was once the great gatherer.
But, by the devil, why have they sent a blind man to gather herbs?
No one knows. I said nothing to them. I know my village so well that I do not need to see to wander through it. But I can no longer gather the herbs of the sacred dye. I know they are here in these woods, but I cannot find them.
Can you tell me which plants you need? If you are certain that they are somewhere in this patch of woods, it won't be difficult.
But how am I to guide you? The names we give to these plants are not the same as the names you give them.
Describe them to me. I think I'll find them.
One is a blue flower, the other a green mushroom, and the last ingredient is a blackberry.
Very well. Don't go anywhere. I'll take care of it.
Dude wants me to pick some flowers. Cool, cool. Now here's a real question, though. If we If we're harvesting all this stuff, he didn't have an apprentice he was training? He didn't have someone who was becoming a apprentice gatherer? No one else knows how to do this thing? Also, this is the first time we've met any one of these indigenous folks who are old. Everyone we meet is like fighting age. We're just gonna pick every berry and hope it helps the homie out. When she was talking about the like 2 more across the water here. When she was talking about their great hunt to make their land plentiful, she's like, one of us turns into a giant something. And then, wow, there's a lot of stuff to gather here. All right, that should be good enough, right? And then we all try and hunt him down and kill him. And if we don't catch him, but what she didn't say was the person who transforms into the creature. You just stand here? God, just a fool. What she didn't say was that if they transform back, or what happens if they catch him.
I found the herbs that you were looking for. Here.
Thank you. You are good for a Renaix. I did not know your kind bore souls such as you. I may return to the village now.
I will tell them that you're on your way there.
Thank you again. But I ask you, do not tell them what you have learned about me. I do not wish that they treat me like a broken cripple.
Goodbye, Padir.
Maybe that explains some of it. Maybe they get rid of all their old people. They're like, yep, they're done. They're no longer useful to the tribe. Gonna have to go. Maybe there's something to that. Do we have this campsite? Yes, that's our campsite. Perfect. All right, so I think it said they gained their trust, so I guess that's 1 of 2.
I found Padir. He should be along shortly.
Whatever made him take so long? He is not a man to be bothered by the beasts.
That poor Padir fell asleep under a tree. Age, I suppose. It seems like it would be the right time for him to take on an apprentice. Someone to help him on his walks.
You are completely right. It would be a shame that such great wisdom be lost.
I thank you, Renaix. Your acts are as beautiful as your words. You are welcome here, and I hope you find the Tierna Hach Kadachtas.
Oh, okay. It's interesting we've reached maximum. You're just gonna walk into that rock all day? Typical NPC. This is why you're not the main character. Stuck on rocks, walking nowhere, glitching wiggly. Yeah, she's got the wiggles. Oh, he's gonna get stuck on the same rock? Look at that spin move. What a guy. Legendary. Main character energy right there. I'll tell you what, who's this guy? Yep, it's me. What is she doing? All right, let's ignore her. She's having a tough time living her NPC life. Listen, we just reached the maximum relationship level rank with the tribes, and they're still like, we don't trust you. Do us another task. Oh, okay. Nope, no problem.
Bortir to Madre Naixe.
Good day. I seek the Mistress of Wisdom, the Tierna Ha Kadachtas.
I have no idea what you want with her, but no one in the village will tell Renaix where to find her.
I do not seek to harm her, only to speak with her.
I don't know where she is. Her Voglendijk might know, but I think he will tell you nothing. You are in one of the most sacred villages of our lands. The Renaix are not welcome here, and we are busy making ready for the great hunt.
Maybe I could help you with something.
Help us? Why not, after all? It would speak well of your intentions. During the great hunt, we place bells on the path to keep the animals away. During the last hunt, there was a great storm, and the bells were badly damaged.
Would you like me to repair them?
That would be good. If not, we need to make new ones, and I am afraid we will not have the time.
Okay, go fix your bells. I don't know, we'll fix the bells. I don't really understand the whole bell thing. And I also don't get... We help them with 2 little tasks. They're like, all right, we will tell you where our revered, sacred, and high honorable super secret location of our elder is. Wait, what? Now you're going to tell us? 40 meters this way? It's a tricky spot. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. How do we fix it? we go.
Let's take a look at these chimes. Its base is damaged. The wooden tubes can no longer hit each other. We will need to craft a new base.
The shadow-faced warrior might be able to help. I saw him repair his armor the other night.
You do not have the required talent, as it requires a craftsmanship level 1. Well, you can see at the bottom. If you do all the stuff for Vasco, relationship level becomes friendly, and you get the friendship bonus of +1 to your intuition. Kurt gives you that craftsmanship, but he's only nice with us, not friendly. Which means we need to finish this quest. But if we go to our side quest list, there is no quest. We've talked to him. It still says progress the main story. So we're soft locked right now from completing this until we do one of two things. We level up twice so we can get craftsmanship, which seems ridiculous. I like the time it'll take us to level up twice from 19 to 21 is pretty significant. We could burn a memory crystal to reset our skill tree. I don't want to do that. I like the skills I picked. I don't want to have to go in the craftsmanship. Okay, we found what might be a workaround here. We found a pair of gloves. It says +1 craftsmanship.
These chimes are once again in working order.
There we go. So as long as we're wearing these gloves, it gives us an invisible +1 to craftsmanship, and we should be able to work through this problem. There's like a weird elevation here. It's actually kind of tough to navigate this zone. That was obnoxious. That was poor design. There's just no time you should be forced to respec. There's no time that you should be forced to push a companion level. And to be clear, I have talked to everyone I can possibly talk to, exhausting all dialogue. And there is just... Did we walk right by one? How did we get up there? Did we turn right twice? I don't know. There's no dialogue we haven't exhausted. We've fought every single enemy. I've walked by a few in the episodes, but between episodes I've gone back and clobbered them, so we're not missing XP. How do we get around these rocks? Dude. This is where we started. Okay. We must have missed some little turn somewhere. Point being, I have no idea how to progress Kurt's little quest to... How do we get up there? We've run in a big circle? Oh, I think there's a fork here right at the start. We went left, maybe. So this is left, and this is right. There we go. Man. This is a tough zone. All right, let's try and repair this bad boy.
Seeing where it's been hung, it isn't surprising that these chimes are making no sound. They're far too low and can't catch the wind.
Are we sure we should drop down here? Boy. Hold on. I feel like we were just right here a minute ago, but we were just...
The
I
base
don't know,
of
on
this
the
bell
other
is
side of the
damaged.
trees.
That's why it no longer makes a sound. I need to build a new one.
One more set of bells, chimes, whatever. Someone's in some big monster to eat us.
These chimes here are simply tangled. I need to untangle them without breaking them. There. Everything is in order. It will chime whenever wind blows upon the branches.
They should be happy now. Good thing we got those gloves. You might say, Vadd, where'd you get the gloves? No idea. I remember I went to sell them from the shop to the shop at some point, and I was like, +1 craftsmanship? Huh. I wonder if that actually works, or only if you put a point in. Well, it works. So they're clearly a randomized drop. These spears look awfully familiar. I think we've seen them in some settlers before. By settlers, I mean scientists. And by scientists, I mean the Bridge Alliance.
Well now, Renaikse. Were you able to repair our bells for the hunt?
Yes, they're all working now.
You are very surprising. But I should have known that as an Onolmanawi, you would be different than the others. I now believe your words to be true when you say you desire no harm to Artirna. You need to find her Voglendai. I will tell him that your intentions are heartfelt.
Not exactly sure who they're talking about. Is it this guy?
Good day. My name is Desardet. Would you be the Voglendijk of the Mistress of Wisdom?
Bir tirtamad, Renaxi. Yes, I am Angos. I have heard much talk about you from the people in the village. They like you. It is rare. We see few Renaxi here. And those who do come are quickly chased away.
Do you know where I might find the Mistress of Wisdom?
The Tierna Hach Kadaktas. I regret she is not here.
Do you know where she might be found?
You have earned the trust of the people here by helping Padir and preparing the trail of the hunt. I suppose that I could tell you where to find her, but
What's the matter? You seem troubled.
I lost my sacred seal, and I fear the just anger of my wise mistress.
Perhaps I could help you, if you tell me a little more.
It is a sacred stone that my mistress asked me to study and meditate with. I had it with me when I was going to the river, but I was suddenly attacked. Of course, the animals left me alone in the end, but I dropped the seal in my flight. I would gladly go and look for it, but I am alone in the village, waiting for the Tierna Hakadaktas. And what with the preparations and the great hunt, I cannot leave at this time.
I see. I'm going to look near the river and see if I can find it.
Thank you, Renaxe. The Tierna Hakadaktas went into the sacred bosque. She goes often there to meditate.
And where could I find this bosque?
To the west of the village, into the heart of the woods. There is a passage between the rocks that gives access. Be wary. This is an untamed place where the animals are wild and numerous.
Could you help us remember where you lost the seal you were looking to recover?
On the edge of the village, near the river. That is where I dropped it when the wild animals came and chased me away.
Thank you. I'm going to see if I can find it.
Really, dude? Welcome to Fetch Quest.
Do it!
Dude. Really, dude? Welcome to Fetch Quest Village. My goodness. These dudes know exactly what they're up to. Over here giving me the runaround. Well, we can help, but we won't. We need to gather berries for this festival. Okay. You want me to gather berries? Yep. Ah, okay. 5 minutes later. Yeah, we can help, but we won't. The wind chimes are tangled. The wind chimes. Okay. You want me to go find the wind chimes? Well, we can help, but I dropped my sacred staff. All right, sounds like a personal problem, dude. I don't want to know anything more about it. Sweet treat. Oh, they're sleeping again. Oh, they're sleeping on the thing. All right. Oh, man. Did we just fail finding the symbol? The city?
You are not welcome here tonight,
I regret troubling your rest. My name is Desardet. I am a legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Mev, daughter of Morrigan, daughter of Cardwin. What is a legate? And what could he want from me?
I am an emissary, a representative of my nation. I've come to speak to you about a cure.
Of what cure do you speak? You do not show signs of sickness.
I'm not. But on our continent, many people are dying from a terrible plague. We have named the sickness the Malachor, and none of our doctors have been able to heal anyone taken ill. We have heard talk from some of your people of a cure that is so powerful that it can heal almost anything. You would be...
Tierna Hakadachtas, forgive this affront. His face resembles ours, but he does not know our customs. But his intentions are pure. He truly seeks a remedy for his people.
And what is the Donegad of our people doing with these invaders? What do you seek in their company?
Understanding, Tierna, and to learn for the good of our people.
You truly think there is anything the Renaigse could teach of any value? They come here to rape our lands, as did those who came before them long ago.
This miraculous cure that we've heard talk of, could you share the formula with us?
You are either completely crazed or foul liars. None of this makes sense. But enough! I have lost enough time with your lies and your foolish thoughts. I do not know what you truly want from me, but I will not be used like some puppet.
Bit of poison on my brain.
Wait, we are fighting? Or not? What if we didn't fight? Seems like an option, right? She sicks the Leo Owens on this. Yes, sir. Excuse me. Really? My goodness. So I think we messed up finding the seal. I thought we were going towards it. Really, we weren't. It's all right. It's kind of bummed. He did ask us to help. But also, I just didn't want to get off on the wrong foot. You know, I wanted to have a good relationship with this person. Like, what's their incentive to do the right thing? How about not much? Check the map here. Oh, boy. Hello, skill altar. Goodbye, skill altar. Now, you might say to me, Vadd, there's your craftsmanship point. Nope, 2 problems. Problem number 1, it's a complete different skill point you need for that. Just remember, there's 3 trees. The talent tree, the attribute tree, and the skill tree. And this is a skill point, not an attribute point, and not a talent point. So there's actually not a whole lot we can do with that. Oh well. Seems like she's going to be just up the hill here. Classic. Look at these little skulls on these spears. I don't know if the spears are huge or the skulls are tiny.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Here we go. I don't know why we're antagonizing this person.
Let's see if you can ward off this.
On one hand, they didn't give us a lot of choice. But on the other hand, not really the way I want things to be. Especially because we're asking them for help. And we've gone to a lot of trouble to just do good. Again, look at our relationship with the natives. Current native relationship friendly. It is the highest level of relationship we have. It doesn't get higher than that, as far as we know. Great. Locked door.
These roots are so interwoven and taut that it's impossible to get through them.
Find a way to enter the holy
There
place.
is residue. It looks as if something had been placed here. She passed through here, there's no doubt about it. But how was she able to get past these roots? This stone stele has something to do with the entry of the grotto. This is obviously island magic. Some sort of ritual. The roots must open if one places the proper offering on the altar stone. I wonder if Ongos, the Voglendide, will know how this works.
Oh, great. It's the guy whose seal we somehow didn't get. He's going to love us.
Were you able to meet the Tierna Hak Kadaktas?
Yes, but to my grave disappointment, she fled before I could expose my arguments.
Yes, many strangers have tried to capture her many times. She must have decided you were one of them.
I'm once again in need of your assistance. I must take the passage blocked by a door of roots.
You had the honor of speaking with my mistress. If she chose to follow the sacred passage, then it is that she had nothing more to say to you. Why would I share with you the understanding of the ritual that protects her?
I promise that I mean her no harm. I just need to expose as best I can the problem at hand. Her help is truly necessary. Thousands of lives are at stake.
Tell me more.
My people have fallen prey to a serious illness, which has almost certainly taken my own mother by now. If we do not quickly find a remedy, we shall all follow her to the grave. But the Tierna Hak Kadaktas can help us. We are sure of that. She will know of a remedy able to heal this sickness that plagues us.
Your quest seems noble and with great respect for the life of all. You must feed the offering ward to enter into the passage and meet her once again.
I need to place a seed on the stone stele, don't I?
Yes, you must make this offering. I cannot tell you from which plant it is given, but there is a chance there are more in her dwelling. I will let you enter this one time, but treat her dwelling with respect, I ask.
Thank you for your help.
Do not be so eager to thank me. The place you enter is ripe with dangers. As do all sacred places, it defends itself with the wild beasts that it fosters. This passage leads to a forest where the ancestors of the Tierna Hak Kadaktas makes her home.
And why should I fear the ancestor?
Have stories of the Nadaig been shared with you? In your language, you would call them guardians.
Yes, I even encountered one. She was magnificent.
Then you know of what I speak.
Okay, I guess we go and search the house. I don't know.
This looks like a collection of skulls from various animals. I wonder what purpose they serve.
These skulls symbolize the animals. Through some rituals, we greet them. We thank them for feeding and dressing us, so that the next hunting season, they will once again give us the weak amongst their herds.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage.
3 things here on the table.
This plant looks familiar. I saw some not far from here. Unfortunately, it's lost its seeds. This bark is covered with little symbols. It looks like some sort of writing, though I've been led to believe the natives have no written language.
The Donegada use these symbols amongst themselves, and only they understand their meaning. It is a secret and sacred language. I cannot reveal to you what the bark contains without breaking my bond.
Can you at least tell me if they speak of a passage, a seed?
No. I would have told you.
All of this is extremely interesting, but alas, it won't help me open the root passage. All these crushed plants and these powders. She must have been preparing a potion. It might be the miraculous remedy. To be so close and yet to have no idea what to do with all this. I don't see any seeds here. The only clue we have is this plant. Let's try to find some other flowers. It might be their seed that opens the passage.
This is such a crazy stretch. Also, she speaks like she's a different caste, maybe, than the other people. She's like, oh, I can read the secret writings that no one knows about. Wink. Now we run into the woods and look for these flowers. Okay. Why not? It's a lead. But it's definitely strange the way, again, she talks. She's like, yeah, nobody's got language except for my group. What do you mean your group? Well, it's a secret language with secrets about
these
secrets.
Flowers. Perhaps this is where the Tierna... These flowers are similar to those we found in the dwelling of the Tierna Hach, and they bear seeds.
Those are the offering seeds. We need to open the root passage. We should go try them.
It is truly pastoral. Seeds, knotted roots. Oh, how I miss the ocean.
We have what we need. Let's go back to the Stone Steely.
Like I said, these folks here at Fetch Quest Village, king of the Fetch Quest. It's almost impressive. The level of... Nope. Just when you thought we couldn't go collect another seed or flower or plant or whatever, they invent a new one for us to go get. All right, let's slap some of those seeds in here and see what we can find out. I can't imagine she's going to be happy to see us.
And there.
Boom. Seems like the wrong thing to do. She's pretty much like worked really hard to help us not find her, to mind her own business. We interrupted her nap. And then adding insult to injury,
Be respectful.
we invaded her
We are
home
in a
to,
sacred passage,
and I guess
which
kill
is
off
for
her
initiation
puppies or
and
whatever's outside the
meditation.
door.
We did not come to defile this place, and we do well to hurry. The Tierna Hach Caductus has quite the head start.
We are so incredibly lost in this cave, it's tough to put in words. Some of this cave is so open, like you can see here on the left, that it almost, like it has sky. Look at the size of this thing. We've been wandering around like a crazy person, trying to figure out how it all connects. And then we get the sections like this where you needed to have 2 in vigor to be able to clear it. I think we're actually getting close to where she is, but darn, it was just not... I did not expect this to be nearly as hard as it was. I thought it was going to be like a little house. Like we go into the cave and like she's there next to, I don't know, a little like, you know, place of tranquility or something. Oh no. This is an absolutely massive, grueling, ongoing cave. In every corner, we run into like some heavily armored enemy or something that spits poison. This corner happens to have both. Because it does. Of course it does. Because why not? And the other thing that gets me is every time I go further in, the marker moves. Pursue the whoever. Did we miss like a footprint? A second ago, it was somewhere else. So I keep going into the new sections and the marker keeps changing where it is, but I'm not getting any dialogue or footprint or anything. I mean, I'm just concerned that it's bugged. I don't think that's the case. I think we're just lost. She's still in the cave somewhere.
I hope she didn't hide in this forest. Finding her here would be quite troublesome.
It is an ancient and holy forest. A powerful place. There must be a Nadag here. We should be careful.
Never mind, update. We needed that dialogue to go through. This is an ancient, holy forest. She's probably hiding here. What do you think, boss fight? There's got to be a boss fight around here somewhere. It's been a little while. It's been a little while since we've had a proper boss fight, huh? Wonder what makes this forest holy and ancient or whatever. It seems very similar to all the others. Moment of truth. There she is, hanging out down there. Who's this guy? Wow, I guess peace was never an option. I don't know if he knows, but she's got the cure, potentially.
Not damn dent!
Wait. Roll. And you wonder why the Inquisition thinks you're monsters. Dude. Gotta practice our roll. Alright, has no armor. We're chunking it. Here we go. This one feels kind of younger. Maybe it's a little more green, a little slimmer, I don't know. A little more agile. Because I think this is the second or third one of these we fought now. Dude. All right, we've burned all of our adrenaline. Trying to get more damage in. Hopefully it was worth it. Gotcha. Why would she ever help us?
No, Vado aboli. No.
You did tell your monster to kill us.
We didn't want this fight.
No. Dude.
Why? Why?
In order to capture and extract from her what we need. To examine her. Dissect her, if necessary. You have done us a great service, guiding us directly to her.
Are you saying that?
Even if the creature has concocted some remedial potion, it is not the song we came for, but the bird. She leads the sorcerers of this island. She knows how they transform, and from where their powers originate. Our scientists think that the remedy is there, in their pseudo-magic, and in their mutation. Thank you for bringing her to us, and ridding us of the monster.
Do you think I'm going to allow you to manipulate me?
I don't think anything. Apologies, Excellency. But you are going to die tragically from a stray bullet intended for the monster.
A bit of poison on my blade.
Wait, what?
Let's go!
Mercy, Your Excellency, I surrender.
This is a defining moment for us. Someone who has been clearly positioned to be our enemy. You just committed a crime versus all of humanity by killing someone who actually might have the cure. He then just said, and by the way, I'm killing you too. You know too much. His first name is Spy. Honor is not in his nature. But in this moment, our choice here, it doesn't matter who's watching or where we are. It matters who we are. Are we someone that's going to kill him? There's no real witnesses here. And anyone with half a brain would say it was obviously self-defense. Everyone's angry and tired from the fight. Or are we going to spare him? we have the power to make this choice. And with that power comes a responsibility to do what we think is best and to be who we want to be. And we want to be merciful.
You are obviously nothing more than a henchman. It is your governor that is going to have some explaining to do. Off with you, and make sure our paths never cross again.
Thank you, Excellency. You will never see me again.
I think if we were going to hold a grudge, I don't think we could have spared him. But I think the truth is, we don't care about him. We're not holding a grudge here.
Tianahak? She is unconscious. We need to bring her back to her village. She needs to be tended to. Is she going to survive?
Yes, she will heal. They were not shooting to kill her. And we are resistant, you know. The bond empowers us. It gives us the vigor of animals, the resilience of trees. It's undoubtedly for that reason that your alliance is so interested in us.
Chill, chill. Chill, chill.
Tianahak,
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Please, let me.
What do you want from me, Ranaikse?
We were manipulated by the Alliance. We had no idea that they sought to capture you. We believed their fable of a miraculous remedy. The man that shot at you is in no condition to come back and bother you. And their governor will have explaining to do.
I suppose I should thank you for having pulled me from their claws and bringing me here. Even I would have preferred knowing the men dead. There is indeed a remedy. But I doubt that I can do anything against this sickness that you describe. I don't know it. And I don't see how I could create a remedy that would heal it.
Makes
Perhaps
sense.
you could try. We are desperate.
This remedy was prepared for a precise purpose. To heal those who escaped the claws of the Alliance. These monsters capture the Sinol Menoi and torture them, bleed them, put things in their veins. Those that do escape are in such agony that our care and comfort are not enough to mend them. That's why I made this remedy. Not for your Malikor. My people have never fallen prey to such sickness.
How can you be so sure? Perhaps it's your tremendous resistance that protects you from the sickness.
Perhaps. Enon Mil Frictimen protects us all.
Enon Mil Frictimen?
God of 1,000 faces in your tongue. The one and many who protects us and our island. They and we are tied and bound, as they are tied and bound to you. Their generosity to our people is infinite, but the crimes of the Renaigse enrage it. After all, perhaps your Malikor is their vengeance.
This is strange. The two tracks that we followed have led us to the same name. Enon Mil Frictimen.
The god of 1,000 faces. But I don't believe he is the origin of your sickness. He protects us. He watches over us.
Precisely. He could have created this sickness out of vengeance, or to weaken the enemies of his people. I don't know. I still think we're missing important pieces of this puzzle. Either way, one thing is certain. If there is something, or someone on this island powerful enough to heal the Malikor, it is certainly him. We need to bring this news back to Constantine. Even if we don't have a remedy yet, he'll be happy to know that we've made progress.